Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to my brand new channel. Let's build it. I created the channel today, and this will be gonna my first video on my channel. So I hope you will enjoy and like and share my channel. So in today's video, we are going to learn how to create an Xcode framework and how we can use it in our projects, and what configurations we need to follow to create an Xcode framework. Uh, Guys, if you don't know how what is the Xcode framework is, so Apple has recently introduced Xcode framework as a in WWDC 19. So let's get started. Create a new project here in the Xcode. So I'm creating a framework for creating the Xcode framework. We will choose a framework. Then next, we will type a name for the project here. Suppose foods name, fruit name. Okay. Then click next. Select a folder where you want to create this project. For me, I'm going to create in a new YouTube videos. Click create. So project has been created now. So you can see here we are getting only fruitname.h file and one info plist file. Okay, so we are going to create a new file here. It is pretty simple to create an Xcode framework actually. So let me show you the steps. Um, Give a class name here, fruits, or maybe a random fruits generator. Here we got a class. So define here your class and like generator. Okay, we will give a default initializer here, but make sure all the methods that you want to expose to publicly, it will be a public type. So I'm giving init as a public, so it can be accessed from the client project in which we are going to use our framework. And I'm going to create an enum like this, enum fruits. I will give some fruits name here like mango, that is my favorite, orange, papaya, grapes, banana. I think that's it. Now I will create a public method here named get random fruits like this, and here I'm going to get some random fruits name from this fruit enum. So how I can do this? Let's see here. Let fruit fruit, and I want to access all these enum cases here. So how you do this? So we are going to use case iterable. This protocol actually allows you to get all the cases from this enum in a form of array. So we get an array of fruits here, and I just want to you know get a random number from range 0 to 5. I think we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 items here. So the index will be 0 to 4. So I'm giving here a random number generator. This function will actually generate number from between 0 to 0 to 5, less than 5. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, any number. So we will get a fruit here randomly, and I want it to get returned from the calling method. So I will return the fruit. That's it. So here we have just declare a public enum and created a class random fruit generator in which we have a public method get random fruits, which is returning a fruit, getting a random from a random number of integers. So this is my implementation. Now let's see how we can create it as a Xc framework that can be used in another project. So the first step is you have to do sorry uh, think that is debug information. No, no, no. Build for actually we can give this in command line also. So we can search here. This is it. Build libraries for distribution. You have to make it yes. This is optional actually. If you are giving it in the terminal command while creating the framework, so you don't need to do this here. But if you don't want to give that command in the terminal on command line, then you should do it here manually. So in my case, we can remain it to no. We are not changing it. So yeah. So this is it for the project. And now let me show you which commands Apple have introduced to create the framework. So these are the three commands. Actually, it is not only three commands. This is creating the individual framework for individual platforms like destination is iOS. This one will create destination as iossimulator. So we can give n number of archive folder, archive destination here. We can specify only particular simulator here like iPhone 11, iPhone 8, 11 Pro, whatever. So it will be run for only that simulator and all the actual devices. Okay, and you can also define if you are developing a Xc framework for Mac OS or Watch OS, you can also define it here. So what it will do, it will create an archive for all these destinations, and at the last, this command will create an Xc framework from all these archives. So it is kind of combination of all the archives. So this Xc framework will work for all the simulator you have defined here, all and of course all the devices, actual devices, and Mac OS if you have defined here. So let's get into this step by step. So I will open the terminal first, and I will type cd and the path of my project to where it is. I think it is here. I'm giving path in terminal, hit enter. Now I'm in fruit name folder here. So let's run this command first and make sure you give your project name here, like what is your project name here and here. So it will go to right correct path. I'm copying and pasting here. Mm, See here, this is the archive command in which we are passing the parameters scheme. Scheme is fruit picker, that is wrong. Our project name is fruit name. So I'm copying this name here and pasting it. Oh, sorry, it will not run here. Let me change it here. This is fruit's name, and of course this output will be fruit's name.xcframework. So let me copy this command again and copy pasting here. Okay, so this is the command for archiving the build. The scheme is fruit's name, and the destination should will be iOS device. The path and the path for this archive is this derive data path. It will automatically get the archive from there. The iPhoneos. So yeah, and this is skip install. You can set it in build setting also if you want. Skip install to no, but as we are giving it in our command line, so we don't need to change it in our build settings. And the another setting is also here, build libraries for distribution. So we are giving it here also, so we don't need to set it in build settings. So just hit enter. Here you can see archives are succeeded. Now let's do it for our simulators. The first archive is succeeded for the actual devices. Now it's time to run for iOS simulator. Hit enter. Okay, archive succeeded. This is also done. So now we are going to export both the archive as xcframework. This is Xcode build create-xcframework. This is the command for creating the xcframework. Now here we are giving the path for both the archives we have created by giving the hyphen framework. This is the temporary path we have given in our archive frameworks. So we can give here as many as we want to give here framework for like we have created for iOS simulator, iOS devices. So we are giving only two paths for framework. If we have Mac OS archive as well, so we can give another hyphen framework here, and it will merge all these frameworks into a single XC framework. This is the output path, sorry. Uh, Here we are giving only the name, so it will create this fruit name.exe framework in our current directory here. So let's do a enter here. Okay, so we haven't changed the name here. Fruit picker. So it should be fruit name, not fruit picker. So give here fruit name. Again here fruit name. And hit enter again. Okay, so this error is actually due to which we don't have the fruit name Swift module. So I think we should not give this here. It should be in build settings. So this build libraries for distribution, we will set it in our build settings to yes. and I think we need to run all the commands again, like this one. We have removed the build setting here. Sorry, build library set for distribution setting here, and hit enter. Now the second command. I don't want to copy this build library for distribution. Okay, and now finally creating the Xcode framework. Okay, that's it. Xcode framework successfully written out on this path. So we have our Xcode framework here. Now let's test it in creating by creating a new project and importing it into that project. Creating a single view app, fruit demo. Next, I'm giving it on the same path here. Okay, so build it. It is taking too much time. Okay, build succeeded. So our project has been created, fruits demo. Now we are going to add this Xcode framework in our project here. Now drag and drop here. It will create a framework folder here also. Now go to view controller, import fruits name. Now try to build it again. Make sure if it is working or not. Everything looks fine right now. Now create an object of random fruits. Now create actually your class name was random fruit generator, I think. What was that? Oh, sorry. We haven't used the public keyword here. That's why it is not accessible there. So I'm so sorry for that. Let me do it again. So and the last command. Okay, this is successfully written out here. This is it. Now minimize it. Now let me go to my project and remove it from here. Delete and add a brand new framework here. Now clean and build it again to make sure if it is working or not. Yeah, build succeeded. Okay, let's random fruits, random fruit generator. You can see here we have our class now, and now we can use our method as well that is also public. So let's do the fruit name here using this class. I'm calling get random fruits like this, and now I'm printing the fruit, and I think it will not print the raw value, because if you want to print the exact name you have to give a type for this enum. So we haven't given the type there. So I'm just trying to print this fruit here. So let's see what it will print. The best part of Xcode, you don't have to worry about the Xcode versions now. As in normal frameworks, we have to use the same exact version as of on which framework was created. But in Xc framework, this limitation was totally removed. So in the next Xcodes, you can use the same framework you have created on the earlier version. So you can see we have a banana printed here. If I run it again, it will show another name, maybe. Yeah, it's grapes now. On the third time, it will print something else. It's papaya. This is it for today's video. I hope you enjoy learning anything new Xc framework. If you have any question or any feedback for me, you can write in comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, just please subscribe it, like and share it. Next week I am going to show you how you can actually publish it on GitHub and CocoaPod, so you can share it with your friends and use it anywhere using the CocoaPods. So stay tuned on my channel.